Welcome to this week's episode of What to Eat. On today's show, we're gonna have some chicken lo mein, some delicious chicken lo mein. It's a real simple dish, real easy to make, few ingredients, nothing crazy, and it's real quick to make. Prep time might be about 10 minutes. Cooking time might be another 5 to 10 minutes. So this will be right after work, you're tired, you don't want to get in the kitchen for all them long hours or anything like this. You can put this together, whip it together real quick. Like always, you can add what you want. We're going to do a base style of how to do this real quick and simple. You can add, take away, increase anything you want to make it your style. I like to do it real simple, and if you watch my show before in the past, you know we don't like to do a lot of talking. But before we begin, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Click on the link and you can buy our merch. We got hat, shirt, all types of things. Please support the channel. Now, let us begin. Now the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take our chicken. We didn't make that much chicken. It's only for me today, so I'm not gonna cook that much. We're gonna season the chicken. This is gonna be real simple. Before we begin that, let me show you what we're gonna need today. Obviously, we're gonna need some lo mein noodles. I'm not gonna cook the lo mein noodles in this video, but I'll leave a description on how to do it. It's real simple. Just boil it in some water, but you don't want to overcook it and take it out, put it in some cold water so it doesn't keep cooking. But I'm gonna just put that in the description. I'm not gonna go through the process here because it's tedious. But we got lo mein noodles, any brand you like, that's fine. We're gonna use some minced garlic. You can use some fresh garlic if you like. Today I got some minced garlic. We're gonna use about a tablespoon of minced garlic. We're gonna use 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. We're gonna use also some dark soy sauce. We're gonna use only 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. We're gonna use 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. We're gonna use about 2 tablespoons of cooking wine. You can use any brand you want. This is some cooking wine, you don't have to use it. This is optional. Obviously, we're gonna use some salt and pepper to taste. I normally use like a 1/2 teaspoon of salt because a lot of this stuff has a salty undertone, so I don't want to use too much salt because it's gonna make it too salty. We're gonna use 1 tablespoon of some cornstarch, any brand you prefer. We need a 1/2 cup of water to mix the stuff up. And we're gonna use some baking soda, about a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda for the chicken. Now, as far as my vegetables, we have some green onions here, some green peppers, some carrots, and some snow peas. I already prepared everything for you, so you don't have to do it. Like I said, we're gonna go through this real quick, but that's all our ingredients. Now, let's start mixing this together. Let's start with our chicken. I'm gonna put this glove on real quick because I don't want to mess up these gloves right yet. We're gonna take the measuring spoon, get this 1/2 teaspoon out. This is the baking soda. It's already added. Let's do this 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Matter of fact, you can do a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You don't have to put that much salt. You don't have to put this in. I'm gonna put a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Again, you don't have to put this in. I'm gonna put this in because I like the little kick that the pepper gives it. And we're gonna put a 1/2 tablespoon 1 tablespoon of cooking wine on the chicken. I'm sorry, that was 1 teaspoon of the cooking wine. The reason why I got the glove on, and now we're just gonna give it a nice little mix. If you could, do this a little early. You want this to sit for like 10, 15 minutes. Mix it real well. Now we got to mix. Let's put this to the side. And we're done with this. Now we're going to make our sauce mix. This is going to be real easy. Let's get the tablespoon, half a tablespoon out. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of the dark soy sauce. One and a half tablespoon of the regular soy sauce. I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of the oyster sauce. And we're going to put half of a tablespoon of the sesame seed oil in this, and we're going to put the other half when we're cooking it. Now we put this over here to the side. Now we're going to add our half a cup of water. And 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. And we're gonna give this a nice mix until the cornstarch dissolves. The cornstarch is gonna give it a nice thick gravy when you put it in the thing, so it won't be watery. So mix this, you gotta keep stirring until it dissolves. It's gonna take a little while to break down, so take your time. It's nice and dissolved, so let's put this to the side. And then matter of fact, I'm gonna clean the table off a little bit, and then I'll be back and I'm gonna move the thing and bring the wok over. So I'll be back in 3 minutes. Now we back. We're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna take a little bit of some olive oil, put it on the bottom. Pan is already hot. And we're gonna dump our chicken in here. And we're gonna let this chicken cook for about 3 to 5 minutes. These are nice small pieces, so it's gonna cook fast. all done on a hot flame. See, chicken is browning. Turn the chicken bits over. So I could cook on both sides. I'll let that cook for another minute or so. I shouldn't have dropped that garlic in that early, because now it's going to burn the garlic. But it's okay, I'm going to add a little more garlic to it later. Always add your garlic last. You don't want it to burn. That was a rookie mistake. My bad. Now we're going to remove the chicken. With a lot of Asian dishes, you're going to cook something, remove it, and then put it back on the flame. So this is normal. Still got the oil and stuff in there, so now we're just gonna add our vegetables. So these carrots in there, green peppers, snow peas, and the green onion. Some people like to add the green onions last. I don't mind throwing them in now. Mix that up. And we're going to saute this for about maybe a minute or two. You can see when the snow peas start turning green, dark green. So we're gonna leave that in there for like another minute. You want to stir your mix again because you're about to add it. Now we're gonna dump our noodles. Half our mix. Let's mix this around. Gonna add our other teaspoon of cooking wine. Let's put our chicken back in. Give it a good mix. Now you want to turn it off because you don't want to really cook the noodles. This is more of a dish you turn off and you mix it up and it continue cooking for you. Get the sides and stuff. Now I like mine a little spicy. So I like to add a few little chili peppers, dried chili peppers in there. It gives it a lot of kick, so be careful. You don't want to put too much in there. Just drop a couple in there. And remember, the flame is off. And that's it. Chicken Lomein. See that? Nice chicken Lomein. So we're gonna let this sit in here for like another minute. Let all the flavors infuse. And then we're gonna put it on a plate. And remember, we only use half of the mix. You can add more if you wanted to, but we didn't make that much, so only ended up using half of the mix. And it came out fine. Okay, that'll do it for this week's episode of What to Eat. It smells great. Thank you for joining us for this week's episode of What to Eat, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please give this dish a try when you get a chance. Like I said, it didn't take that long. It wasn't that hard to put this together. It's less than 10 minutes, as you can see, and you won't be disappointed. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, please. We need the comments. We need to grow this channel. Spread the word at your job, your co-workers, your family members. Saturday afternoon, you don't have anything to do, take one of these tutorials, make this dish, and tell me what you think. And on that note, we'll see you next week. Oh, and don't forget to buy our merch. Hit the link below for the merch. Thank you, and I'll see you next week. Peace.